Hi, this is Devon with Devon Leigh Creations, and today I'm working on a 24-inch round canvas. I am doing a rainbow tie-dye blowout, and as you can see, there's color on the canvas already because I made an attempt at this once before, and it didn't go so well. So I scraped the canvas and I'm trying it again. What happened was I had my hair dryer up too high and I had too much paint on the canvas, and paint was splattering everywhere. My old studio was my mom's kitchen, and we were working on her island, and we were literally using our bodies to shield the paint from splattering all over her kitchen floor and the kitchen walls. So this new setup is much better, but I don't think I'm going to be flinging paint today. So I'm using Artist Loft Ready to Mix pouring paint, and I am going in rainbow order. I started with silver and black, and then I go through my red, orange, yellow, green, blue, and purple. As you can see, I'm working in a bullseye pattern, making sure I have enough paint on the canvas so that it flows smoothly when I blow it out. A lot of people also do sunflower blowouts like this, and it's the same concept. You can do it from the side, on the side of a canvas, or from the center like I'm doing with this tie-dye blowout. So I'm adding my green, and the bands get bigger and bigger as I get towards the outside of the canvas. And I want to make sure I have enough paint so that it will glide and make that beautiful feathery tie-dye pattern that I'm going for. I try to make the paint as even as possible, but it doesn't matter that much because the painting is somewhat abstract, as you'll see. So Artist Loft pouring paint is ready to go. You buy it off the shelf. You don't have to mix anything. You can just pour it onto your canvas. It makes it really easy. I recommend it for beginners and even experienced painters. It's very easy, but you are limited as to your color palette. So I do mix some of my own paints to make custom colors. So here we are with the purple, our last color, and I'm working my way to the edge of the canvas, and I put a little bit extra so that I have a bit of a flow extender so that it doesn't get stuck on the canvas when I blow it out. Using a lot of paint here. That little bloop shouldn't matter. And here's where I add some extra paint as a flow extender. But there's plenty of paint on the canvas to cover the whole canvas. And I'm careful not to get into the canvas, which I frequently do. So here we go. I start from the center and I blow outward. I blow through each color, and as you can see, it makes a really cool tie-dye pattern. And I like rainbows, so the rainbow color order is very appealing to me. I have the black and silver in the center for some extra interest. So I work my way around the painting, being careful not to touch the painting or get the cord into the paint. And I make my petals and I work the paint all the way off the canvas. Now you want to take your time when doing this so you can make sure that you are having the design that you'd like, the composition that you'd like. You want to make sure that the paint is flowing in the direction that you want. And it's a big canvas, so it does take some time. But wait till you see how this turns out. This is absolutely beautiful. Now you can see some naked spots on the back of the canvas, and at the end I'll go around and touch that up and make sure that there's full coverage on the canvas so that when it dries I have a beautiful painting. But you want to watch out for blank spaces on the canvas, especially if you're using mixed paints that you mixed up yourself. Custom colors are hard to duplicate. Here I'm working out of the bottle, so if I missed that, I could go back and touch it up after it dries. And I'm about done. I want to spread the center out a little more. Make sure that silver and black are a nice focal point for the center. And there you have it. There is my rainbow tie-dye blowout. I hope you enjoyed watching. Please like, subscribe, and share and comment. It really helps me out. Thank you so much.